Hello everyone and welcome to Module 5, and it's week 5, so we're almost halfway through the term, and this week we look at research skills and in particular finding and evaluating scholarly information. So this is a really important module, probably one of the most important ones that you'll do not just in this subject but in steps, because the sorts of skills and strategies that we're introducing you to here can be applied to your research, and obviously as undergraduate students you are going to be doing a lot of research. So look, there are some things that you can do to make it easier. Research can be quite overwhelming, but we're going to try and give you some tips and strategies to help you do this in a smart way so that you don't waste so much time, go around in circles, and hopefully find better quality resources. If you have better quality research, that's going to help you write better assignments. So there are lots of good reasons for really going through this particular module very slowly and carefully, and taking advantage of all the activities and all the resources there that are available to you. So this particular module then follows on very nicely from Module 4, where we introduce you to note-taking strategies and paraphrasing strategies, learning how to put things into your own words, and these are also very important skills that you need as a researcher. So modules 4 and 5 are not assessed via learning portfolio questions, but they are assessed via quiz 2, and if you go to the assessment block in prep skills, you'll see there's a second quiz there that's due at the end of week 6. So you don't have to be in a hurry to do this. Please make sure that you've worked through all of modules 4 and 5 first before you attempt that quiz. Now, as with all your other modules, we're hoping that you're going to your study guide and that you are reading through all the information there and that you are completing the activities. But of course, a lot of research involves going online, and a lot of the resources we have available for you also means going online. So at some point or other, you will definitely have to go to Moodle for this particular module. So I just wanted to point out some terrific videos here that have been developed by our library, but with help from our STEPS team, and Helen Holden was part of that team. So they have created some really useful videos here. The librarian will talk you through how to use Discover It, which is the library's search engine. It's important to know how that works, and then she'll talk you through how to refine your searches. There are some ways of making sure that you can narrow down your search so you're getting the very best of resources. And also we introduce you to Google Advanced. There are better ways of using Google. There are deeper levels that you can go to. So again, you can narrow your search and get better information. In this module, we're also going to be asking you to evaluate resources and information to get a sense of what might be useful to you. And of course, there are smarter ways of going about that as well. So we give you some more experience in looking at journal articles, and of course they are a big deal at university. You will have to become familiar with how to read journal articles, so there's some more activities there about journal articles. And also we give you a series of articles here. They're not all journal articles, but different types of articles, and ask you to evaluate them. We introduce you to a particular framework, RAOC. It stands for Relevance, Authority, Objectivity and Currency. Don't worry if that doesn't immediately make sense to you. We will delve into all of those areas in more depth in this module. So there are other resources there that you might like to check out. Please become familiar with the Information Literacy Guide, because that is something that you will refer to in your academic writing subjects as well, essay writing for university and technical writing for university. So that's a nice kind of summary of a lot of the things that we're teaching you here, and it is important to become very familiar with that. We'd love to hear your thoughts about this module, and if you have any particular questions relevant to research skills, then please post them there, and we will do our best to answer those for you. And as with all the other modules, there's that task sheet there, a checklist, so you can tick off all the tasks and you know that you are keeping up. So look, all the very best with Module 5. The whole area of research can be quite overwhelming, but it can also be very exciting and very rewarding, and I suspect that some of you are really going to enjoy this aspect of your university studies. So good luck with Module 5.